Hi, it's Dolls, Toys, and Games Gal. This is my review of the new Ever After High Epic Winter Briar Beauty doll, which I just got today. I bought her off of Amazon for $19.99. She comes with a story and a ring, and I noticed that she has a slight smile on her face, which is very different than the other Briar Beauty dolls, or the other Ever After High dolls for that matter. And here's the back of the box, which shows a kind of a frozen winter background. And there is Briar's artwork. Oh, she's wearing a necklace in this artwork. I don't think that necklace is on her doll. All right, we'll check in a second. Here's a paragraph about her friendship with Crystal Winter and how she tries to cheer her up with ice hockey. Here's a picture of the other dolls in the line. Of course, there's Crystal Winter, whom I can't wait to get. The other pictures, though, are showing the old face molds without smiles. They're also missing Blondie in this lineup. I wonder what happened. I do like the fact that they cut the box into kind of a geometrical, angular slab of ice shape. I thought that was a nice touch. But what's not a nice touch is there is no doll stand or comb that came with this doll. There is, like I said, the ring. And there is a quote-unquote story, which is just a front and back card with a paragraph on the back about the rose of autumn and how it's Briar Beauty's duty to be the guardian of that rose. And taking her out, I thought that I wouldn't like the smile, so I want to say that I do like the smile. It's a very gentle smile, so I think it makes the doll, gives her a nice energy. I also like that she does have a painted accessory. It's silver black and her signature dark raspberry. Her hair, which is normally mostly brown and has streaks of hot pink, is actually mostly hot pink with streaks of brown. And man, I gotta get this doll a stand. Hang on. All right, here she is on a stand. I love this winter muff that she's wearing, but the first thing I wanted to do was to see if her hands come out of it, and they do. It's kind of like a large purse hanging around her neck that she can stick her hands through. And she has no earrings on, and like I said, no necklace, which makes that front part of her neck look so plain and bare. I like how they twisted this lock of hair, though, and tied it to her arm. One thing that seemed different about this Epic Winter Briar that I didn't notice until I put another Briar next to her is that you notice Throne Coming Briar's head is quite a bit bigger, and I think the same is true of Signature Briar. If you put Signature Briar's head right next to Epic Winter Briar's, see how you can see that it's bigger? So Epic Winter Briar's head is smaller and therefore more closely proportioned, I think, to a human. Most Ever After High dolls have kind of slightly bigger heads. All right, let's turn her around and let's take a look at her outfit. I do like the outfit. It's, like a pink winter dress with snowflakes. And I like the design on the winter muff. I really like the fur on the shoulders and around the armpits. Her sleeves seem to be made of cloth, but the dress itself feels a little bit tackier and stickier. And there's also a fur-lined hem at the bottom of the dress. And the dress is high-low, high in the front, low in the back. And let's show you the back. Her legs are molded. A lot of people also don't like the molded tights. I think it's probably okay for a winter line, but yeah, I wouldn't like them either to be normally painted. And these are her boots with pink icicles hanging from the top and a very icicle-y, geometric shaped boot and a black heel. Here I've lined up Epic Winter Briar against every other Briar Beauty doll we have. I think we have most of them. I know we're missing the Hattastic, but am I missing anything else? She's not my absolute favorite Briar Beauty. That would have to be Legacy Day Briar or Spring Unsprung Briar because I love their outfits, and I also love Getting Fairest Briar Beauty. But couple things I do like about Epic Winter Briar are, number one, she does seem to have the least makeup on of all of the Briars, and as the mom of a young girl, I approve. And two, she's smiling very gently, which I think gives her some range when it comes to playing with her. All right, time to do some shout outs to Lisa Freiheit and Nina Thumble. Thank you both for being so patient and waiting for your shout out. And thank you to the rest of you for watching my videos. I'd love to know what you think of Epic Winter Briar Beauty. Thanks so much.